Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm joined by Ben and this is our housemate Paul. There are a lot of flies flying around, so we're gonna be like waving around, so don't mind this. Today we're gonna be trying Maryland blue crabs. So a little bit story behind why we decided to do this. Some of you guys might know, me and Ben just got married almost a month ago and we moved to Maryland, and one of the things that my coworkers were like really emphasizing was for us to try Maryland blue crabs because apparently blue crab season is ending, I think end of September or whatever. So then what's really cool is that you can get these blue crabs from a truck that goes to this food store chain called Giant. It's very similar to Ralph's, like what we have in Southern California. And yeah, we just like waited in line, and then they had this whole truck. They steamed the crabs for us, and then they also had live crabs that you could go home and cook yourselves. But we obviously got the steamed one because I have no idea how to cook this myself. So we only ordered 6, they gave us 9, so it's gonna be fun. And this is my first time eating it in such a huge like quantity. The last time I had blue crab like with like a whole blue crab like this was probably last year, and it was, I had to look up a YouTube video to open this and eat this. So enjoy us trying this out. So I heard that you're supposed to take this part off.
Yep.
And then like you stick your hand, your thumb all the way in here, and then wait, how did you do that?
Yep.
I'm like scared. Oh, okay. Oh, whoa.
That's good.
Did you get it?
No.
Okay, so you have to pull this one up. So you have a male. So the male one looks like this. It has like a apron, I think is what it's called. You just peel this up. You might need a small knife, but you peel this up,
okay.
peel this up, and then you can eat that part. Oh, do you need more room here? Just go over a little bit. And then you just shove your thumb inside and then hook it out. So we have fries, corn, potatoes, and lemon and Old Bay on the side. All right, so this is the mustard. It's like the yellow stuff, and Asians love this stuff. So apparently it's like the guts. I watched a lot of white people videos. They were like, oh, I don't like it, just like take it out. But I feel like this is like the best part. It's super creamy. And like, this is what people, it's like 蟹黄, right? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
In Chinese, 蟹黄 is like really popular because it's like very fragrant, and the Chinese word xian is like very seafoody. And they like stir fry it with like cabbage. Right? Oh my god, it's so good. Dad, if you're watching this, this is really good. You have to come to Maryland.
Yeah.
So Paul, you want to tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I am, my name is Paul, and I'm studying economics in University of Maryland as PhD students. Yeah.
Wow, this crab is really sweet.
They got this, they have this like a pink thing in here. This is pretty cool.
What is that?
I don't know, but I'm just gonna eat it.
That's what we do. The Chinese people just eat every part.
Oh man.
It's true, right?
It's really good.
Yeah, this is so tender. Oh my god, it's so sweet.
I think it's better than the one that I had before.
Oh really?
Back in the campus cafe, and also the one that I have, the basket one. I don't know.
This one's better.
I need to take a picture of this. It's so good.
Oh man. Like, even though it's so small, there's a lot of like flesh, and it's so sweet. Definitely I understand why people recommend us eating this. You want to tell them a story?
A story?
Maybe, tell them about the dog that we found.
Okay. So I was just cleaning up our office, just standard house cleaning, and then I hear Tiff just yell, "There's a dog!" And I was like, "What?" And so I went over to see, and next thing I know, Tiff comes into the house with a dog in her arms, and it's just very relaxed. And then
It was so cute.
yeah, it was like really well behaved, like freshly trimmed, and then yeah, we just spent a while. We fed it some chicken that we got from Costco. Shout outs to Costco. And then yeah, we tried to find its owner after a while, and we had no luck with that. So eventually, we just kept walking down the road, and this lady came out and saw us and asked if we were okay.
Yeah, because we were like staring at the dog, and she was like, "What are you guys staring at?"
Yeah. And then eventually we told her the story of what happened, and then she was like, "Oh, I own dogs. I can like take care of it because we have a fence, so it won't like run around." And then we were able to give it to her. So we're not allowed to keep dogs in our house, unfortunately. Otherwise,
Otherwise, I would have
Tiff
taken
really
it.
would have wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the story of the dog.
And it doesn't end there. So we saw the poster for, so that was last Sunday, and we saw the poster for the missing dog yesterday when we were like walking around, and we texted the owner, and the owner was like not even like grateful that I texted her to follow up if her dog was still there. So the dog went home somehow.
Oh.
Yeah, and the dog got returned home, so it's safe and sound. But she tried to sell me like stocks on the foreign exchange trade or something, and I was like, what is going on? Like there was no like, oh, thank you so much for like checking up, or like thank you so much for like helping my dog find home. It was just like, oh, do you know anything, or are you familiar with like something stocks? And I was like, I'm not gonna respond to you anymore. That was a really weird experience. There's like I'm gonna show you guys like a video of our backyard, but it's very like, there's like no pest deterrents. It's just like nature on nature on nature. And if you guys know me, I love bugs so much. And I love nature, you know. So it's been interesting. When we moved in here, there were like random bugs that would be in like our window. So the windows here, the windows here are like double pane, double hung, and if you don't know what that means, it's like there's like a pane, a screen, and then a pane, and sometimes they'll get stuck in between like the pane and the screen, like because there's two, right? And so there was like this giant beetle. I named it Greg.
Yeah.
Greg the beetle, and it was just stuck, and it was just stuck there for like a couple of days, and we didn't know what to do because it was like, I don't want to open my window and like it accidentally come into my room. That would be really gross. I think I would not sleep until he found it. Yeah, and what do we do? We eventually just sprayed pesticide on the windows.
Yeah.
Got a hold of some, and yeah, it's just bugs all the time. It's great. Do you like dealing with the bugs here?
I'm actually getting used to it. Yeah, I'm just seeing the dead body. I'm like, oh yeah, another dead body.
Oh my god.
I mean, if the bug is alive between the window, I would just let it dry out. You know what I mean? They'll die eventually.
Well, I guess that's one way you heard it from here. Yeah, I guess we can just like vacuum the dead bodies. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Potatoes good?
Mm-hmm.
You want to tell them how you made the potatoes?
So I boiled, got some water to boil with some lemon and a lot of Old Bay seasoning and some garlic. Then dropped the potatoes in for 8 minutes. Then after that, I dropped in some corn for 5 minutes, and that was it. Strain it, reserve some of the crab or some of the boiled water, and then mix that with some butter.
How many calories do you think the potatoes are?
Enough.
Oh god, it's like a horde.
Alright, I'm starting my second one.
Nice. Do you feel like you're experienced in crabs now?
Yeah, I mean, the last time I had 6, so I'm getting back my skills, like slowly, remembering how to eat it.
Nice. Actually, I'm low-key allergic to crab. But I think this is such small amounts that I think I'm gonna be okay. Cause the last 2 times I had king crab legs, I threw up like almost immediately, like 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah. Some people say it's food poisoning, but I think it's an allergy. But we'll see from this. I guess people want to know how we're settling in. How are we settling into Maryland?
That's good. I
Married
mean,
life.
I already settled in once, so I'm actually settling in with you.
That's true.
Yeah, it's been good.
So what is the one thing that you find the most difference from California in here?
I would say the demographics, the culture. People are sometimes mean here, but I think it's just they're just mean. Like it's not like racism or anything.
I can tell.
Yeah. What about you? What was the hardest, or what was the different thing, or what's the word? What was different for you when you came from
Hong Kong?
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, for me, this is a whole different experience than what it is in Hong Kong.
Mhm.
Yeah, Hong Kong is like really tiny, compact city. It's really crowded everywhere. But in here, you can get a lot of space to yourself. I like that part. And the weather is really nice in here compared to Hong Kong. Yeah.
How was Hong Kong? Is it cold?
No, it's like it would get very humid in the summer.
Ugh.
And yeah, and it rains a lot. Compared to here, it rains definitely much more than here. So
It's better here.
it's better. The life is here is better. I feel like.
Good.
Amazing.
Not moving. Yeah, I feel like when we got here, it was so humid. I was like, I don't know where I am. It feels like Taiwan. And then we had, if everyone doesn't know, we went through like a tornado warning, like the second day we got here. I was not ready for that. Last time I experienced a tornado warning was in like 2017. And at that time, I thought I was gonna die. This time, I thought I was gonna die too. And he was like not freaking out, and he was not freaking out either. So I was like, okay, maybe we'll be okay. But we also had like a blackout, or like they like cut the power for safety reasons. We also had like a couple of flash floods. Yeah, so the weather's kind of crazy here, but it's fun. It's different. It's a little adventure. Oh, but yeah, continuing on. So I currently work full time for a company called Visiting Angels. It's a home care assistance company, agency. I think that's what it's called. And I really love my coworkers. They're so sweet. It's like all women, which is really cool. And I like that the culture is very like family oriented. Like a lot of them like watch my wedding live stream, and my marketing team gave me like a gift for our wedding, and then the CEO and her husband too. And I was just like, this is so sweet. Like I barely know you guys. Like I've only worked here for like less than a couple months, but it was really sweet that they got me gifts. So yeah, I really like my company. I really like my job. It's just digital marketing as usual. What was that?
Something fell down at a neighbor's house or something.
You want to tell them what you study? Did you tell them already?
No, I'm studying a PhD in philosophy.
So he's a big thinker. I think I get kind of annoyed sometimes because I'm not used to like the way that like I guess like philosophers or like people in academia talk. So sometimes I'm like, dude, like, can you tell me this in like normal people terms? Because I don't understand what you're saying.
It's probably good practice though.
For who? Me or you?
For me.
I was like,
Do you know there's an alternative term for PhD?
What is it?
Permanent head damage?
Yeah, exactly.
Permanent head damage?
Yeah.
What? Why?
Well, who do PhDs? They come out different.
Yeah.
What do you mean different? Like dumb different or
They've seen a dark space.
scared, you guys?
Yeah, it's just like there's a lot of pressure sometimes being a PhD student, and like sometimes you compare yourself with your peers a lot, and you feel like you don't belong in a PhD program. They call it imposter syndrome.
Yeah, imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're getting permanent head damage?
Yeah, I am. I am damaged. Oh,
Scissor?
No, I think I got it. I went through. Okay. Whew. Labor of love, man.
I crack it open with my teeth.
Oh my gosh.
That's what my mom does.
Amazing.
My dad gets super mad about that.
Why? Because it's bad for your dentals?
Because you could like break your tooth, and then
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
worth it. Because then just to eat a crab, you pay like hundreds of dollars to fix your teeth.
Worth.
Wow, this is really big.
On the meat?
Giant piece of meat.
Did you guys see that? It's huge. Wow.
It's really good.
Oh,
Look at
man,
all
there's
these
so many
flies.
flies.
There's like 20 of them.
I'm starting my third one.
Okay,
Nice.
nice. Dang, the master.
But this one is big though.
Dude,
Eat
eat
it.
it.
Can I?
Yeah, dude.
I will just-
Enjoy it.
Wow, this one is.
Alright, please don't explode again.
Oh. That's so funny.
On your face.
Don't make fun of my face. I'm scared.
Maybe. Bless you.
COVID-19. Just kidding.
Relax. Relax.
Have you had a guinea pig before?
I've had two.
Oh, you have two.
They both died. I had to put them down because they get sick very easily.
So how many years? I mean, did they?
My first one lived about 2 years and the second one 5 years.
Oh,
So, yeah, my first guinea pig, if you guys remember, Senor Gordo, he was my first pet ever, and he was this black guinea pig. I didn't know, but guinea pig nut sacks are so large. Like, when they walk, it's just, like, dangling onto the floor, and they smell so bad. And it's just...
It's a weird fact.
It is. Yeah, because I didn't know guinea pigs had that large of testicles. Like, they're literally so large. And you have to clean them all the time, and you have to clean the butthole too, because they secrete this kind of oil, like they have an oil gland, and you need to wash it.
Central oil.
No, dude, it smells so bad. It smells like grease. And then, yeah, Senor Gordo, I think, was sick when I got him because he died within like 2 years. And I was giving him chew toys to behave, vitamin C supplements, like taking care of him really well. And then his teeth grew into his skull, and he also got a stroke. And then the vet was like, you need to put him down because surgery to cut off the teeth would be like $2,000. And I was 18 at the time. I like couldn't afford that. So I was like, okay, I'll put him down. It cost like $100 to put him down. And then they shot him with adrenaline or something like that, so that he was like high until he died, and his heart beat like super fast, and he just like died in my arms. And I was sobbing like hysterically because I was like, that's my first child ever, and I had to put him down, and I felt like I failed like as a parent, as a pet parent, not like a real parent. Like I felt like, yeah, I just like failed as a mom, and like my dad was in the room because he like wanted to make sure like I was okay, but it's just like, dude, my child just died in my arms. You think I'm okay? And then so I was like sobbing hysterically, and then he was sobbing too, and I got vertigo from that. So vertigo is like stress-induced like dizziness. It's like your inner ear gets like weird or whatever, and then you're just like dizzy all the time. So I got vertigo from that, and I had to, yeah, it was really, really bad. And then I waited like a couple months, and then I was like, okay, I need to fill this hole in my heart again. So then I got another guinea pig, and that was Jeffrey. Jeffrey I had for 5 years, and Jeffrey was actually a girl. I didn't find out until he died. The vet was like, oh, your guinea pig's a girl. Are you sure you want to keep the name as Jeffrey? And I was like, well, I mean, I have to put him down today, so yeah, just keep it as Jeffrey, dude. Like, I don't know what you want. Yeah, so Jeffrey, the guinea pig, was very... Senor Gordo was very smart. He would, like, know how to get to his home, but Jeffrey was kind of dumb. But Jeffrey was very sweet when he wanted to be. It wanted to be. Yeah, Jeffrey purred a lot, which was really cute. Jeffrey purred like a cat all the time, and Yeah, do you have any memories of Jeffrey?
It's funny, like sticking the little grass through the cage and then, like kind of tug of warring with Jeffrey.
Oh yeah, guinea
funny.
pigs love that. Alright, I love so when guinea pigs hear the sound of a refrigerator, they'll like squeak very, 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 very high pitch until you give them food from the fridge. So they like know the sound of the fridge opening and closing, which is really funny. They're just hilarious, and they have the biggest butts. And if you guys know me, I love animal butts. Like, they're just so round, so cute.
So you were like a corgi then?
How did you know?
I mean, because the butt is like
Yeah.
the signature of a
Yo.
corgi.
Okay, corgis are like, if I could have anything in the world right now, it would be a corgi. I just want to smush my face into a corgi's body and just like tap its butt. Like,
I see.
he gave me a corgi butt warming pillow. It's like for like period cramps or whatever. Yeah, so I love corgis so much.
Yeah.
I would love one.
You will get one. You will get one day, I guess.
Yeah.
One day. They're so expensive. So I don't know. We'll see. First, we gotta figure out how to buy a house.
Yeah.
What about you? Would you want a pet?
I actually would like a dog
Oh yes.
at some point. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite type of dog?
What type of dog? I mean, I told you one. The
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian. Oh, okay. It almost like a lion.
Yeah.
Right.
That one's pretty cute. I also like corgi as well. I follow a page on Facebook, which is like the disproving corgi.
Oh yeah.
Disapproving corgi.
You were in that Facebook group.
I'm in that. group.
We're in the Facebook group
Okay.
too. Oh
'Cause
my
I saw my
god.
friend was in there. Was so many funny things on there, and I just.
Yeah.
Is it going to be on YouTube?
Yeah, this is gonna be on YouTube.
Ah.
Sorry guys, the battery died, so I had to replace it. Yeah, so this will be your first time on YouTube.
Yeah. Hello YouTube.
I only have like 70 subscribers, so it's not that many.
I mean,
You'll
maybe-
I'll be famous for my friends.
yeah, great.
So neat. Yeah. So if you guys made it to this far of the video, thank you so much for watching us talk and eat. We miss you guys at home, so hopefully this was fun to watch. And just a little plug. Two of my friends, they're long-term missionaries in Thailand. Their names are Mina and Ethan. They're looking for monthly supporters. And right now they're struggling with paying medical bills. So if you would like to donate, please let me know. I'm going to put their PayPal links below. And if you want to Venmo me directly and I can send it to them, please let me know as well. Mina and Ethan, they're leaders at the YWAM Chiang Mai base. And if you guys know about YWAM, it's the one that, it's the school that I went to become a long-term missionary. And that's when I went to like DTS and then Africa. And then I stayed in Kansas City for a little bit. It was to train students the way that Mina and Ethan do. So they train students to become missionaries as well. They do evangelism in nearby villages. They bring food, school supplies, medical supplies to these villages. They do prison ministry. They do kids ministry, teaching kids nearby how to swim so that they don't drown in the river. Yeah, they just do so much ministry, and they're long-term missionaries, which means that they live only on support by churches and other people in the world. Mina is from Thailand, and Ethan is originally from Kansas City, I believe, or somewhere in the Midwest, but his connections, they don't have that many connections, and Mina, because she's not from here, she doesn't have any American connections. And if you know, Thailand is a Buddhist country. For Mina to be a Christian is very rare, and it's very hard because there aren't a lot of churches, and not a lot of people believe that it's okay for her to become a Christian, because if you're Thai, then it's almost like a part of who you are to be Buddhist. Like at the moment that you turn Christian, it's kind of like, oh, you're not really Thai anymore. So yeah, it's just hard for them, and I just wanted to plug this in. Like, if you guys have a heart to help people out, or if you want to like do something more with like your finances, you want to sacrificially give, and you've been thinking about like donating to a good cause, I would highly recommend donating monthly to Mina and Ethan. I support them monthly. Ben's mom does, and my mom does, and like it's not enough, you know, because like to live as a couple, like even in America, like to live on your own, it costs like $6,000 a month minimum. And for them, they don't even get that. I think their monthly finances is maybe like $1,000 total. And I know you're thinking like, oh well, they live in Thailand, like they should be good, but honestly, it's not. Like, it's not enough. So if you guys would consider giving to them, please let me know. It'd be towards a really good cause. Right now, Ethan needs to pay for like dental procedures, and Nina has a lot of back pain. She needs back treatment. She needs to go to the hospital a lot. Yeah, so if you guys want to donate, please let me know. They're amazing people. I went to Mina's wedding last year. I was one of her bridesmaids, and she's just an overall amazing person. Super sweet, super outgoing. She got saved a couple of years ago. I would say like 3 years ago, and she gave her life to Christ, and after that she became a full-time missionary in her own country. So she's just so bold, so amazing, and they're just great people. So yeah, let me know. All right, anything else, Paul? You want to say anything to our viewers?
Thanks for watching.
Hit like, subscribe, comment below. Ben is in the bathroom.
Yeah.
He's in the bathroom, so he can't say bye, but
Okay.
bye, Ben. Wait, is he over here?
He is in here.
Ben, do you want to yell goodbye? Okay, bye everyone. We'll see you next time, and hopefully we'll make another video soon. Hey everyone, so just an update. Ben is having an allergic reaction to the crab. He had to shoot himself with an EpiPen, so we're on our way. This happened last time when he ate oysters, but we're surprised because crab is not on the list of allergies. So yeah, we'll keep you guys updated. So just an update, I am waiting outside because they won't let me wait inside with Ben because of COVID restrictions, and it's kind of cold. But he's texting me from inside. He hasn't like changed into a gown, and the doctors have changed his, or took his vitals, and he seems normal right now. His oxygen is stable because he has asthma, so the biggest concern was that he wasn't going to be stable because of the asthma, but he's okay now, and I think we're just waiting for him to be released. His hives have reduced apparently. Last time it was like really big rashes and he was like bright red, but this time it was just like little patches of redness and small dots of hives, so I feel like everything is a little bit better this time around. Yeah, so I'm just waiting outside. It's been 2 hours since we got here, and he's been inside like in a room for like 30 minutes now. So yeah, we'll just keep waiting and see what happens. All right, so after about 4 or 5 hours being in the ER, Ben is finally okay. He didn't have to stay overnight. Now tell him about your experience.
It was long. I just sat there and watched videos and tried not to fall asleep.
Yeah, so they gave him a Benadryl because he already took a Claritin and an EpiPen shot. So he didn't need like another cocktail of antihistamines, which was good. And yeah, we just got like a parking token. It's been a very like complicated day of just parking here and figuring out the system. And then like because of COVID, they wouldn't let me sit inside, so I was like shivering the whole time outside. Then I met a very interesting person outside, and I was like, okay, it's getting dark here. Like, this county is not that safe. Please just let me get out. But I'm glad he's safe, and he's okay.
Yay.
Right? No more shellfish.
No more shellfish.
No more shellfish. All right, thanks for joining our great adventure today of eating crabs for the first time here and getting Shrek'd. Woo! First experiences. Nice.